You got one life. Allegedly. You got one life. Should I go get my favorite cigar? Yes or no? I mean, it's so close. It's right there. I saw it. I ain't touch it. I saw it's right there. Should I go get my favorite cigar? Yeah, oh, well, you know, shout out to Ben. We finishing this one right here. Yeah, see, that's the other part, right? I can go ahead and wait. I guess I gotta wait for the other Jake to pop up. I'll wait for it to pop up. My favorite cigar is right there. Should I go get it? It's like I can get it, right? Sometimes, there were some days and there were times I literally was not able to get it. And now that I can get it, I went and got something else. I went and got something else it's Christmas. I was window shopping today. You know, because if it was one way, I'd be like, there would be no discussion. It would be, I want this, I'm gonna get this. And right now, my favorite cigar is sitting there. And if I want it, I can get it. So why not go get it? There ain't nothing wrong with treating yourself. But it is when you owe somebody money. When you owe somebody some money and you out here treating yourself, and they out here like, you sure is you buying a whole lot of stuff. That you ain't gotta tell me twice. You ain't gotta tell me twice. Shit, go and get it. Go and get your favorite. It's like I owe somebody some money, man. I owe somebody some money, so it's like, you out here with my money? You out here tricking on yourself with my money? Play money. You need some money to play with. Oh, wouldn't that be nice? Wouldn't that be helpful? If everywhere you worked at, they had to pay you just a little bit extra. They'd be like, all right, you get paid $15 an hour, but then you get paid an extra $1. That's play money. So you got a play allowance. Yeah. Even if they phrased it that way, they was like, oh, hell yeah. Even if it was, all right, you making $7 an hour, you got an extra dollar for play money. You know how much an extra dollar is? If you've ever got your first job and you got a 25-cent raise, a 50-cent raise, you know how much that 25 cents, you're like, damn, a whole quarter? Come on now, I got that corduroy on. You get a quarter raise, you like, oh shit, you see the difference in one paycheck to the next. You like, I work the same amount of time, and a quarter make a whole lot of difference, boy. Every four hours is another dollar. So an extra dollar, every company can afford that, right? It's a little play money. I tell you what, at least for the winter months. You know how hard the winter months are? If everybody got an extra dollar from November to March, just one extra dollar per hour. Literally, $1 per hour. Everybody. Boy, people might start saving. The economy might just, if everybody just made one more dollar per hour. Even if you're a salary worker, and it's like on top of your salary, you also have an hourly $1 wage extra. Do you know how much money people would be? What? The economy would be booming. Booming. An extra $1 for play money? You know, you start looking at stuff. You know, a lot of stuff that you want, it ain't even that really expensive for real, right? A lot of stuff you want, $100 is really an adult dollar. You start looking at stuff, you be like, well, shoot. Thank you for the gift. Grazie mille. Domo arigato. Obrigado. Somebody said that's how you say thank you in Portuguese. I still need to verify that. But if obrigado is thank you in Portuguese, merci beaucoup is French, xie xie is Chinese, domo arigato, 6767, 6767. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you very much. No, Elvis Presley. Trying to what? Trying to impress me. I ain't trying to pass you. I'm in my own lane. I don't know. I ain't looking left. I ain't looking right. I'm just focusing on my own path. I don't know how far you are, ahead or behind. I might be a whole lap ahead. So if I was to pass you, I might have lapped you. I could be behind you and still be ahead of you. If you ever run track, don't let that go over your head. You know what I mean? If you ever ran track, I could be behind you, but I'm really that far ahead of you. Don't let that go over your head. I ain't gotta pass you. I'm too far ahead of you. Catch you later. See you later, alligator. After a while, crocodile. Not too soon, raccoon. Or is it not too soon, baboon? Which one you like better? Not too soon, raccoon, or not too, yeah. In a little bit, you little shit. I like that one. In a little bit, you little shark. I'm not an alligator, crocodile, baboon, or raccoon. I won't eat it with a mouse in a house or a fox in a box. I do not like green eggs and ham. Sam, I am. Johnny Test? What? Are you asking me if I ever woke up on a Saturday morning from 9 or 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. to watch cartoons? Are you asking me if I ever... Yeah, you waking up for school? Waking up to watch cartoons? Are you ever asking me if I woke up before I needed to wake up just to go watch Sailor Moon? Are you asking me if I ever woke up to watch the Wild Thornberries? Are you asking me if I ever woke up early to watch cartoons? Johnny Test? You don't know nothing about Johnny Test. You know who you don't know about? It's a black superhero. All right. He has electricity. No Pokemon Brock. No Barbie ripping off at the plastic. I'm talking about Static Shock. Are you asking me what? Are you trying to fight? Yeah, I'm trying to fight. I'm waiting on somebody to swing first just to see if I still got it. I'm waiting on an excuse to go fight. I can't wait to fight. I got boxing gloves. I can't wait. With or without the boxing gloves, I'm ready to fight. I'm waiting on somebody to swing first. I'm not a mouse in a house, a fox in a box. No that likes green eggs and ham. My name, I am not Sam, I am. I am not the Grinch who stole Christmas. I am not Scrooge McDuck. I'm Daffy Duck. No Bugs Bunny. That's all, folks. You don't want to lose your teeth. Hell nah, my teeth look great. I don't know about yours. Hell no, I wouldn't want to mess up my smile. Pearly whites at the gate. Try not to negate the promise. No Pocahontas. Chief Powhatan, the Indians, the Sioux, the Mayan. I really can. I can go get my favorite cigar. Impressing. You spelled impressing wrong. Pineapple on pizza, oh my gosh, rage bait. Rage bait. I can't believe YouTube just did that. Thanks for the gift. I'm hunting wabbits. I'm hunting wabbits. Thank you for the gift. GG's in the chat. We got a clutch. Put past the Dutch, baby. Yo. Soldier boy, tell him. You asking too many questions, bro. What country are you in? Italy. Buongiorno. Come stai? Benvenuti nella giungla dei graffiti. Come stai? Bavanda. Bavanda. Cibo. Speaking Italian. I'm in Italy. Amalfi Coast. Infinity. Pool. Taking a nap. Might drool. Sitting on the stool. Puffing a cigar because it's cool. Damn, bro. You really got to figure out. What is it about me that got you acting like that? Do other people that you know, do you act like this around other people? Or is it just me? Why do I have you acting like this? Can we get some more puff emojis in the chat? Do we want some more puff emojis in the chat? Can I get some more puff emojis in the chat? We got Bobby _ Bobby. Ricky Bobby. Pose. Then we all do the same thing. If you're not first, you're last, Ricky Bobby. Pill. With a certain type of name, I heard the girl say spill. Crying over milk that spilled. Hold on. Keep going. Okay. If the Boston Red Sox could erase a 3-0 deficit, you can overcome whatever's in front of you. Keep going. We're not even talking about LeBron. LeBron overcame a 3-1 deficit in the finals. You can achieve anything. Make believe. Feel me? Yeah. Gassed up shorty. Says she want about 40. Yeah. Let's do this. All right, this is Due. Due. D-U-E. Due. This is the Secondo. Due is 2. Secondo. Come primo is first course. Come secondo is the second course. Dolce is dessert. Gelato. Un gatto. Un cane. It's Italian. Welcome to Italian class. Ciao. Piacere. Salve. Ciao a tutti. Hello, everybody. Ciao a tutti. Hello, everybody. Come stai? How are you? Come stai? How are you? Grazie. Thank you. Vero, right? Grazie mille. Thank you very much. Grazie mille. Thank you very much. NPC vibes. Chief Gihareh. NPC. Non-playable character. Chief Gihareh. Chief, no key. You know, other word, queef. Dude, go get some sleep. If you have no purpose in life, you don't know what your purpose is in life. You have no purpose in life. You don't know what you want to do with your life. Why are you telling me what to do in my life? I didn't come this far to listen to somebody like you. You a catfish. Your shit says double chevron. You probably never served a goddamn day in your life. Every military person should jump you. Proposing. You're a poser. I suppose her. Chili sauce. Good pizza don't need no pineapples. I don't need some pork. Oh, pimmy, like we're young. I don't watch the news. I ain't trying to stress myself out. That shit I cannot control. The serenity prayer. That shit that I cannot control. Grant me the courage to understand the things I can't control. No. Grant me the courage to change the things I can't control. The serenity to not worry about the things I can't control. And the wisdom, no difference. Gooning. What made you go with a pipe instead of a cigarette or a cigar? I just had a cigar. But the tobacco will last longer. You see? About 2 or 3 bowls of this is the equivalent of 1 cigar. But this costs as much as 1 cigar. It's gonna last me a couple of days. Potentially. I should have this by tomorrow. I should be able to do some cigar talk on Christmas. If I don't got no cigars, at least I have some tobacco. I should. Now, a cigarette, I've never had a cigarette. I can't stand the smoke of a cigarette. Now, one thing about this is peach cobbler tobacco. This is peach cobbler tobacco. Now, the one thing about this, tobaccos have what we call aromatics. You know? They have a certain type of aroma. Cigarettes are just smoke. And they have filters. Tobacco is all natural. It just grow like that. And if you just happen to set it on fire, you see what I'm saying? It smells amazing. It smells top tier. I just want to lock myself in the room, and I want to come out smelling like peach cobbler. Gooning is the most important thing in our lives. But the plural form of lives is L-I-V-E-S, not L-I-F-E-S. You got a typo, son. Stay in school, at least until the 9th grade. You should, and by the 9th grade, you should know how to spell lives, the plural form of it. You don't need 12 years of school. You at least need to get up to 9th grade so you can spell certain words right. You should be able to communicate with most people. Most people have a 9th grade, knowledge. Quit. Hell, how do I say this? Can I? Hell yeah, I can. Do I want to? Hell no, I don't. Fuck no. Some people are addicted to going to the gym. What's the difference between an addiction and a habit? Who's deciding what's good and what's bad? If you made the gym a bad thing, you would say it's an addiction. It's not a good thing. I wouldn't want to quit. I don't want to do that. That's not something I want to do. I'm happier this way. We all have a vice. We all addicted to different things. Oh, you're a faggot. Well, you see, you can't ask me. You can't expect me to answer a faggot question. I'm sorry. I'm just not gonna. I'm just not gonna answer the question. If I attempted to answer the question, you see what I'm saying? That's a faggot question. I don't know about now. Now you're blocked. You're calling something me. I'm not. I don't like being misjudged. Calling me Snoop Dogg, Cam Newton, Dwayne Wayne, Will I Am, all that shit. That's how you get blocked. That's the quickest way. Well, there's quicker ways, but you see, all you gotta do is let somebody talk. If you let them talk, they'll eventually expose themselves. You let them talk long enough, they'll expose their character, who they truly are. They can try to hide behind the mask. You can't hide the intelligence or the lack thereof. But I envy the people that never met you. I wish I was one of those people that never met you. I wish I was one of those people that never had the pleasure of talking to you. I wish I was one of those people that never had the opportunity for you to even engage with them. I wish I was one of them people that you never saw. I wish I could unmeet people. That's how you make me feel. Real deal Holyfield. I'm gonna give us another light. That's it. I'm puffing like a chimney. Puffing like a chimney. Well, yeah, man. I'm just enjoying my day. The best thing about yesterday, I puffed the entire night. I puffed the entire night. I think I got enough tobacco to do the same tonight. I don't think this corn cob will last the entire night, but we'll see. Dinner? Dinner? Ooh. Chibo. I'm not thinking about dinner. I don't think I'm eating anything. I got some chips. I got some chips. I got chips and a Rockstar. In case I get hungry tonight, that's what I got. I got chips and Rockstar for the night. In case I get hungry. That should last. That should last me. I should be able to make it to tomorrow. I should be trying to make it to the next day. I ain't even. Right now, I'm not in the space to try and do anything else. Right now, I would rather spend what I got on my favorite cigar. Like, literally. It's either. Pizza is cheaper, actually. I could literally get 2 pizzas. 2 large pizzas. Or I can get my favorite cigar. And I would rather get my favorite cigar. And I ain't even questioning debating it. I would rather get my favorite cigar. I ain't questioning or debating it. I don't compromise with myself. I don't compromise with myself. I'm just trying to make it to tomorrow. Tomorrow never comes. Tomorrow never comes. I be scared, bro. I be scared, bro. I ain't even gonna hold you. I be scared, bro. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to do enough just to be able to just say, I'm still free. I'm still free to walk around, move about. I ain't trying to go too many places, do something, because I might do something I ain't supposed to be doing. I don't want to. I'm trying to be safe. I'm trying to be safe. I got tobacco. I just want to puff through that, trying to make it one day at a time. When you live when you finally get to a point in life where you just like take it one day at a time, bro, you be like, all I have is today. There ain't no this, that, and the third. Cause you just something can happen and just you one breath away from here and here. I just want to make sure. If you never know, we all got an appointment. We can't miss that appointment. If you know what I'm saying, you're picking up what I'm putting down. You dig. I dug. Dig Doug. Listen, Doug is a cartoon. Patty Mayonnaise. Skeeter. Oh man, pause if you need to say that. So yeah, man, that's the whole thing. Ain't nothing wrong with a cigar. Ain't nothing wrong with it. That's why I'm heavily considering it, and it's just like, you know what? Let the chips fall with it, man. Let the chips fall with it, man. But if I do go get that flying pig cigar, I don't have to wait until tomorrow. I don't have to wait until tomorrow. I wouldn't want to disrespect it. It's not a lot of light right now, so I wouldn't want to puff it right now. But I don't have a cutter. So I need to make sure I get it cut before I leave. And so I need to make this decision within the next 30 minutes. I need to make that decision within the next 30 minutes. So I'm gonna see. Self-promotion. Why do you think you would want to do that here? Why do you think you want to do that here? No friends. Guard your heart. Now, those are all things to sit there and think about. Now, what would stop me if I don't go get my favorite cigar, right? What would stop me? I can get those cheap cigars, right? I just spent $15 on a cigar, and I said, I would have rather had one of them cheap cigars. You know how many of the cheap cigars I could have got? And that was 15, let me see, times 3, times 5, 4, times 5. I could have got 20 of the cheap cigars. Literally. I could have got 20 cheap cigars. And I would have enjoyed, it would have been messy, but I would have enjoyed it, right? I would have enjoyed it more than I enjoyed that one, unfortunately. But that's not the comparison right now. The comparison is, do I want 20 cheap cigars, or do I want one of my favorite cigars? Do I want 20 cheap cigars? If I got 20 cheap cigars, we would go from $343 to $363, and which means that I would be 2 away from having $365 for the year. So which one's more important? Yeah, you should try it out sometime. You won't get high though. Let me just say that first. You won't get a high, you won't get a buzz. No light year. So there's a snake in my boot. It might be a nice little subtle transition. You also don't inhale. You also do not inhale. So don't try to inhale. Just release. Just release. So, do I say it's a very real reality? Would I like to, 363 cigars? Or would I like to say, my 344th cigar is my favorite cigar? Quality. At this point, right? Quality. I've had 343 cigars.
Hey, have a good Christmas. All right, we'll see you next
We should definitely go for quality, right? What's the number gonna do? The difference between 343 and 363 is 20. Quality. Over quantity. I've had so many already. Go with quality. Your favorite. The season. Being a contrarian, right? Just to go against the grain and just to go opposite. The other one says, well, you're gonna make this decision because of the time of the year? If it was the middle of June, do you still say, what excuse is it then? It's not Christmas time. Do you still go with the 1 or the 20? If that's not an excuse. You see it getting closer to a genuine answer? If it was July, you don't have the same excuse. So then what's your excuse for treating yourself? Now that would be nice to say. If I had 300 and something cigars and it was the middle of July, I already had 300 cigars for the year. Now, that is something to, like, perspective-wise. If it was the middle of July, and I already had 300 cigars for the year, adding 1 or adding 20 wouldn't mean it. I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. The last one is to say, if it's not a hell yeah, it's a fuck no. Tom not waiting. You can say that again. Tom waits for no man. Boy, Tom waits for no man. That's for sure. Now, and then the other question then, what if there were no months? What if there were no days and you were not keeping track of, what if you weren't keeping track of any days or any months? You see what I'm saying? What if you didn't know how old you were? What if there was no concept of time? Which is a very real reality. It's a very real reality. At some point, they didn't have this concept of time. What if there was no concept of time? You're just doing things. What would you do? Philosophy. You don't have enough philosophy class. Rhetoric. Cigar philosophy. I love that. Cigar philosophy. Cigar philosophy. So let's see. Cigar philosophy. There's no concept of time. You don't know how old you are. It's just a matter of doing it. Fuck it, we ball. Ooh, ooh. Does anybody know that song? Fuck it, we ball. Ooh, 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 ooh. Do we need to get that recorder? Damn. That is probably That has been one of the best suggestions I've heard to date. It's so vintage. It's so vintage. It's one of those, if they just happen to find it years later from now and the internet doesn't exist, if they press the right button, the voice would just start playing. I'm like, this is what they sounded like. Tape recorder. I fuck with that. I fuck with that. I fuck with that so heavy, because then as I'm sitting here doing this, I can be like, oh, that was good. Go ahead and record that shit. So then when I go back, because sometimes the first time I say it be like the best time. I go to say it again, I'm like, damn, it sounded better the first time. So then be like, I can just play that shit. I wouldn't have to, well, I'm not sure how that actually works. But then it's like, I have tapes. And then I just sit there and play the tapes. And I could be like, and I like this because it's also, you have to be very descriptive. Today, this is today's date, time, day, where I'm at. And then, and just try to set the scene in that type of way as far as like storytelling. And then like, I could have certain little videos or live streams and it's just, press play. And I wouldn't have to say anything. And I don't got to worry about my phone memory. I can just say, here's the tape. Play the tape. Play the tape. If I could find one of them, I'd definitely think about that. I'm gonna look on. I don't know. I gotta see if they still sell those things. Tape recorder. That's a very good idea. Tape recorder. Focus on storytelling. Focus on capturing ideas. And then, I just thought about this. Let's play. I thought about something today. Here's what I thought about. Here. Oh man. This is what I saw. That's what happened. Even if my phone. And then, I'm not even sure. Tape recorders don't need batteries, right? Do they need batteries? I ain't never had a tape recorder. Do tape recorders need batteries? I know you do. Because I'm assuming if it's electronic, you just record this shit. Oh, you need batteries? Okay. Must like some double layer shit. Just walk around with goddamn batteries. That'll be another one of them things. You ever met somebody that got batteries in their pocket? Oh my gosh. This is why, these are those things where if somebody met me, they'd be like, bro, he got batteries in his pocket. You be like, why the heck? You ain't never met somebody with battery that be just carrying. Why you got I got a tape recorder. You ain't never met somebody like that. This is some shit that is just. Oh, ooh. Did nobody notice that? I think I was doing like this. Oh wow. I told you. This was my third bowl. It only lasted 3 bowls. 3. It only lasted 3 bowls. A pen protector. I never heard of a pen protector. It only lasted 3 bowls. It was only $3. That's $1 a bowl. It only lasted 3 bowls. Wow. Well, you saw it live, folks. You saw it live. It was a cheap little gift to myself. It lasted 3 bowls. Corn cob. It did its job. It fulfilled its purpose. 3 bowls. Look at that. It's still. Should I test it out? Looks like you get another cigar. Three bowls. I thought at least gonna last the night. It didn't even make it to nighttime. Barely. What? It's still sizzling. This ain't still what? That means I gotta. I don't wanna. I'm gonna have to go to the storage unit and get one of my other cigar pipes. Which cigar pipe should I get? You probably get the Dracula pipe. Just grab the whole bag. Nah, I just get one. I get the Dracula, I guess. Or the Peterson. Or I mean, not the Peterson, but the Nording. Eric Nording, the caveman one. It is one of my. It's probably one of my favorite. It's a real corn. Yeah. That's for sure. Yeah. My other corn cob is coming up on. I got my first corn cob in 2024. So my other corn cob, now it does have a hole in the bottom, but it took a while to get there, but I patched that up and it's still workable. So my corn cob, just for sentimental value, will be 2 years old this February. Damn, I didn't even see it happen. It would have been better if I was doing like this. So we could have seen that shit happen live. Damn. This shit's still burning. What the hell? Should we just burn the hole? Nah, I can't do that. That shit far away. That's a whole nother hour. I got this before I got over here. Like, cause I got my first real corn cob from over here. But it was $10 and I think I bought two. I think I got two of them or something like that. I forget what happened to the second one. I forget what happened to the second bowl. But this is just... This part never still came out. I might take this though. I might take that though. I'll take that, and I could use this for my corn cob. My real corn cob. My real corn cob. All right, we gotta make life decisions. We gotta make life decisions. Go in there. That's... I have a little bit of hesitancy. I had a real cigar today. I could get that one and save that for Christmas. That's only, what, 24 hours? If I got that one, I would have to just wait about 24 hours to puff it, roughly. So I could have it for Christmas. I could have it for Christmas. See you later, Gator. Do what you feel. Do what you feel. I feel nothing. Trying to see. I got a long walk, bro. I got a long walk. I got a long walk. I think. Ah, boy. But I don't trust myself. Because it's such a long walk. Such a long walk, bro. Such a long walk, bro. Because the whole time I be thinking like, damn, I could puff this shit. Or something. You gotta make the walk regardless. If you do or don't get it, you gotta make the walk.